We are going to start today's session. A very good morning and good evening to all the participants. So in today, I'm going to explain about migration in S4 HANA Simple Finance. So migration to S4 HANA Finance. Migration process consists of 6 steps. First, I'll write down the steps. Step number 1, this is known as system preparation phase. Step number 2 is known as installation. Step number 3 is nothing but known as customizing. Step number 4 is called as data migration. Step number 5, post migration. Step number 6, last step is data checks. So this is the first step in the data migration phase. So we mainly perform rechecks, data cleanups. In the installation phase, the complete is performed by the basis people. So mainly in this step, it will delete all the index tables, aggregate tables, and convert to the S4 HANA Finance. It backups all the tables and creates HANA Live scenarios. Third one is the customizing. To perform customizing for migration, we need to do the configuration. Step number 4 is data migration. To move data from legacy system to SAP S4 HANA. In the post migration, once the migration is performed, we need to add further information to the system. And the last step is data checks. We need to perform and check all the migrated data and do all the validation. So in the migration path, we have to first start creating a company code, and we have to configure all the settings to the company code. And then we need to start customizing for general ledger. In customizing, we have to perform various activities. For example, For example, GL General Ledger, going to perform for General Ledger, Asset Accounting, and Controlling. Now we are going to perform customizing for General Ledger. Before performing customizing for General Ledger, we need to perform FI settings before going to the migration. So I'm starting with the FI settings. In FI settings, first one is the company code. Assignment to the company. Assignment of company code to company. Step number 2, define business area. So let us log into SAP to perform the FI settings. Let us log into system. Once we log into system, just I'm trying to show you end-to-end scenario. Enter the T code SPRO. Go to SAP reference IMG. So let us go and create the company code. So just I'm creating a company code. Just I'm taking a test name. So I'm just trying to give the address. I'm trying to give you some test address. So the same company code exists. Just I need to change the company code. And click save. So once we save, provide the short description. And click save. And click continue. Data was saved. So let's go back. So now let us assign company code to the company. Click on edit. Double click on edit company code data. Click on new entries. So let us provide 6009 as company code. Provide the name of the company. So let us save. Click on address. Click continue. And click save. Data was saved. Go back. Let us go back. expand assessment. So let us expand financial accounting. So let us now do the assignment. Now let us assign company code to the company. So participants, my audio is not good. So now let us enter the do the assignment to company code to the company and click save. Data was saved. And the next step, so we are here to the company code and we have done the company code to the company. Now let us do the second step, defining business area. Expand the definition, expand the financial accounting, click on define business area. Click on new entries. Provide business area. And provide the description as Bangalore and click save and continue. Now we are defining the business area. So here you can see the business area. Now click back. Now let us expand the financial accounting. Now we expanded the financial accounting. Step number 3 is fiscal year and posting period. And fourth one, is clearing differences. So go to financial accounting. So let us do the financial accounting global settings and expand fiscal year and posting periods. Now Let us assign company code to the fiscal year variant. So click on assign company code to fiscal year variant. So here we can see assignment of fiscal year variant. Click on save. Click continue. It was saved. Company code is now assigned to fiscal year variant. Expand posting periods. So now define variants for opening posting periods. Click on new entries. Provide variants. Click on save and click continue. And data was saved. Click back. Let us go back. Now we are going to assign variants to company code. So let us assign the variant to the company code and click save. And click continue. Data was saved. Let's go back. Click on open and close posting periods. So here, let us provide 6009 posting period variant. Click on new entries. Select valid for all account types. Provide the period. Click save. Click continue. The data was saved. And let us go back again. So let us close the financial accounting global settings. One minute. So let us expand Now let us define tolerance groups for GL account. Click on new entries. Provide the company code. And click save. Click continue. Let's go back. Define tolerance group for employees. Click new entries. Provide the company code. So now let us provide amount for open items. Now finally click save. Click continue. And data was saved. So let us go back. And now let us assign two users to tolerance groups. Click new entries. Provide the username. Username 128. And click continue. Data was saved. Click back. So here we can see the username. Let's go back. Now we have completed until clearing differences. Now we need to configure chart of accounts and assign to company code. So we need to configure P&L statement and number range interval. And field status variance. So next is document splitting. And final one is controlling. So now, until now we have done the clearing differences. Now we need to do the chart of account and assign to the company code. So let us do this one. Let us go back. Now we need to provide. So let us enter the transaction code OB13. So now we entered the T code OB13. Click on new entries and define chart of accounts. The chart of account 6009. This for test purpose I'm creating this. So provide the language. Length of GL account number is 6. And click save. And click continue. To assign chart of accounts to the company code, click back. Provide OB62 and click enter. So let's click on position 6009. Click continue and provide chart of accounts to company code. And click save. And click continue. Data was saved. Let's click back. Enter OBD4. Click enter. Select inserting all the account groups. Click on copy as. So let us change to 6009. I'm just changing all the account groups and click copy. Just click save, click continue. Data was saved. Assigned to 6009. Go back. Now we are going to configure GL statement. Now we'll start configuring the parent statement. Let us configure profit and loss statement. Now go back to display empty string. Enter the table OB53. Now let us do the chart of accounts. Click continue. And let us provide now click save. Now click continue. Now we configured the end statement. Let us go to OB A70 code. Click enter. Click on position. Enter the document type SCA. SCA is nothing but the standard type. Let us add an entry. Click on number range information. Provide the company code. Click interval. Provide the year. From number and to number. Click save. Click continue. Go back. To change the field status, let us enter the T code OBC4. Click on copy as. So let us edit. We're trying to change the field status. Click on copy. Click on copy all. Click continue. And click save. That was saved. Select the company code. Click on field status groups. Select. Double click on G001. Select the text and click save. Double click on additional account assignments. Select the business area and click save. Double click on payment transactions. Click save. Double click on general data. Text as required entry and save. G005. Double click on additional account assignments. Provide business partner. Provide the business area. Provide text and click save. Now let's go back. Let us enter OBC5. Here you can see our company code and field status. And click save and continue. Data was saved. So let us go to until now we completed field status variants. Now we are going to do document splitting. So let us go back. In order to perform document splitting, enter the T code SPRO, click enter, click on SAP reference IMG. Now here we are in the display IMG screen. Expand financial accounting. Expand general ledger accounting. Expand business transactions. Document splitting. Classify GL accounts for document splitting. Click continue. Click on new entries. Provide account from and account to. Now let us give the balance sheet account. Account to. Provide 30,000. Click on save. Click continue. Data was saved. The description automatically came here. Let us go back. Define document splitting for general ledger accounting. So here you see zero balance is enabled. Click on save. Data is already saved. Close document splitting. It has expanded. Let's go to controlling. General controlling. Expand organization. Now we have completed until document splitting. Now let us go to the controlling. Go back to the IMG screen. Maintaining controlling area. Click on maintain controlling area. Click on new entries. So here controlling area equal to company code. So let us provide the controlling area. Provide the name. and click continue. Then you click on save. And double click on assignment of company code. Click on new entries and provide company code 6009. Click on save. Click continue. Provide the company name on the software. Click on activate component. Click on new entries. So let us enable activity type. Click save and click continue. Or go back. Click go back. Click on intervals. Click continue. So provide the number. Click continue. Changes were saved. Now let us go back to MG screen. Select. Double click on settings for each fiscal year. Provide controlling area. Click on continue. So here we can see until the year 2022. If you want to log for a particular year, we can log it here and click on save. Let us go back. Let us go back. And finally, activate business functions. So here already the financial account group is activated. Now just we need to select and activate. So until activating of business functions is completed, so the next is we need to perform customizing for general ledger and asset accounting. I'll start the step number 2. So as a part of the step number 2, so we'll start preparations and migrations for customizing for general ledger. In step number 2, preparations and migration for customizing for asset accounting. Step number 3, preparations and migration of customizing for controlling.
Step number 4, check customizing settings for migration. Step number 5, defining the message types for posting before and during the migration. So this is step number 5. So these are the activities that we need to perform for migration. So let us log into system. So provide the username, the password, enter the keycode SPRO and click enter. Click on SAP reference IMG. Expand conversion of accounting to SAP S4HANA. Preparations and migration for customizing. Expand preparations and migration for customizing for general ledger. Check on adopt fiscal year variant. Here we are checking the fiscal year point. Let us give the company code, controlling area, and click execute. Click continue. So here you can see the compare fiscal year variance between CO and FI. So let's go back. So now let us define currency settings for migration. So let us provide the exchange rate type. M standard translation at average rate. If you're not having this, so we need to select this. Now let us double click on calculate amounts for previous CO specific currencies. According to the FI currency customizing. Select according to CO approach. Either you can use any of them. For previously CO specific transaction currencies, we can use document currencies for all valuation. This is for currencies and this is for transaction currencies. Click Save. Data was already saved. Now let us go back. So let us click on Migrate General Ledger Customizing and click Continue. So here we see Ledger 0 successfully migrated. Migration of GL Ledger Customizing successfully performed. Click back. And execute. Define settings for ledgers and currency types. Now data is locked by the user and can be displayed only. So let us click yes. Click back. So let us go to let's try to unlock the users SM21. Click enter. Let us try to unlock. Click on list. Delete all the locks. Click on delete and click yes. Let us go back to SPRO. Now let us define settings for ledgers and currency types. So here we're just seeing the warning. Click continue. Select ledger. Double click on company code settings for ledger. Select the company code. Double click on accounting principles for ledgers and company codes. Click on new entries. Click on search. Double click on LG. Click save. Click continue. And click continue. Data was saved. So let us go back. Let us continue. Click yes. Click continue. Now, in the next step, review the assignment of ledger and company code to accounting principles. Let's click execute. So here you can see ledger and company code assigned to accounting principles. Click on save. Data already saved here. Go back. Define ledger for CO version. So define. Now click on save. Click back. Execute define document types for posting and controlling. Double click on CO. So here we can see here GL account and the secondary cost should be selected, and select the number range and reverse document type. Click on save. Let's click back. And click on execute. Check and define default values for posting and controlling. Click on new entries. Cost accounting is not active in company code. Level 100. So here remove OL and click enter. Click on new entries. Now let us enter the company code 6009. View valid from. Provide the date and provide the default ledger group. Enter the document type mapping variant. Click on save. Just trying to change the format. Click continue. Data was saved. Click back. So here we can see the company code. Go back again. Now execute define offsetting account determination type. So here, account setting, offsetting account determination, always display offsetting account in the highest amount. So here we have four options here. You have to select do not display offsetting account. Define offsetting account if clearly specified. Always display offsetting account with the highest amount. Always display offsetting account. As per the requirement, we have to select offsetting account and click back. Now let us execute define source ledger for migration for balances. Click on new entries and provide the ledger. To provide the ledger, provide the company code. And enter the fiscal year. Enter the source ledger. Provide the ledger and click save. Click continue. Let us go back. Click on continue. Now execute check and define settings for substitution. Now first of all, now we need to define substitution for cost of sales accounting. Click on new entries. Let us enter the company code. Select the column. Select the line item. Click on the activation level and make the activation level as active. Here we can provide the substitution. Now click on save. Let us move on to the next step. Check and define settings for controlling area. Select the company code. Double click on activate components. Now here you can see order management component is active, cost center component is active, activity type is enabled. So we have all these active components and click save and click continue. Double click on assignment of company code. Here we can see our company code is 6009 and click on save and click continue and click back. Here is a consistency check for general ledger settings. Click execute. So here you have inconsistencies in real time. So here you have different inconsistencies. We have to rectify these inconsistencies on the project. Now the next is you have preparations and migrations for asset accounting. So expand classic migration from classic to new asset accounting. Now expand migration of new asset accounting. Migrate chart of depreciation. Enter the chart of depreciation 6009 and click execute. So here the chart of depreciation does not exist. 1 minute, let me check. So let us create expand financial accounting, expand asset accounting, expand organizational structures. Now copy reference chart of depreciation. Double click on copy reference chart of depreciation. Click on copy organization object. Enter from chart of depreciation. Select sample chart of depreciation. Depreciation video. Select enter the company code, click continue again and click yes, click continue, click continue. Chart of depreciation, copy it to 6009. Chart of depreciation is 0 again. Let's go back. Let's specify, select 6009, edit the description to sample example chart of depreciation to 6009 and click continue. Now let us click on copy or delete depreciation area. Now assign the accounting principles. Assign to all the depreciation areas. Now let us click on save. Click continue. The data was saved. And click back. Close. Now execute. Assign chart out depreciation to company code. Click on chart out depreciation. Set U6009. Click on continue. Click on save and click continue. Click save. Input tax code for non-taxable tax transaction for company code 6009 missing. So here we need to assign input tax and output tax to company code. Let us go to the transaction code. OBCL and click enter. So again the data is locked for this. So we need to unlock. Click on delete. Let's go back. Let us enter OBCL. Give the input tax and output tax to the company code. Give it as A0. Click on save and click continue. Data was saved. So let us go back to the click on save. Execute assign chart of application to again we need to unlock. Let us assign set of. Let us assign chart of depreciation is 009 and click save and click continue. Data was saved. Let's click back. Now close the financial accounting. Now go back to the preparations and migration for asset accounting. Now click on execute. Migration charts of depreciation. Enter the company code 6009 and click execute. Migration is ended for client 800. Now click back. Click on display migration log. So here we can see the odds are active. Double click on it. So start of migration for client 800. Start of depreciation 6000 is already migrated. Let us go back. Now let us execute check prerequisites for activating asset accounting. So you can see activation check before importing and customizing switch. Let us go back. And finally, let us execute activate asset accounting. Select activate. Select activate and click on save. Click on save. So for this, I prepared a step-by-step assignments. Let us click back. So until now, you see preparations and migrations for asset accounting. Also, the general ledger migration. If you want to see the assignments, go to set to folder, go to set to assignments, go to S4HANA assignments, go to S4HANA finance. Here we can see preparation and migration of customizing for general ledger.
Here we can see all the steps for preparation and migration of customizing for general ledger and go back. Let us open the migration to simple finance. First, let us open effect configuration, creating company code, all the migration steps for simple finance. Please work on the assignments. Thank you all the participants.